What's up, YouTube? This is GalacticGod, and it's Sunday, so that means it's time for another Yu-Gi-Oh chat. Now, as you guys can see, I'm not really in my normal Yu-Gi-Oh area for Yu-Gi-Oh chats. I've just recently moved, and I've not been able to really get my whole Yu-Gi area set up. But hopefully in the next week or so, I'll be able to have all that taken care of and be able to come at you with a more familiar looking background. So for now, I'm just kind of outside my apartment filming the newest episode. With that kind of said, I'd like to get on to this week's shoutouts. First, the one goes out to zNightWindz. The second one goes out to TheNebulousGaming. The third one goes out to Cool Chris 11. The fourth one goes out to King of Pain 420. So if you guys could, please go check out all their channels. I shall have links to them down in the description bar below, as well as in annotations somewhere on the screen. I'm sure any kind of help and feedback you guys could give them would be most appreciated by these YugiTubers. And with that kind of said and out of the way, I'd like to get on to this week's discussion, and that's going to be like Karma and Yu-Gi-Oh! Now, for those of you who don't know what Karma is, it basically states that for every good deed that you do, a good deed will fall back upon you, or something to that effect. So if you do good things will happen to you. It's not really something that, it's not a motto in life that I really believe in or that I really trust, but I do think that one should do good things. So with that said, I was at this tournament about, I don't know, I'd say maybe a year and a half ago, and I was playing my opponent, and he went to go do something with Call the Haunted. And it was something that, I don't remember the exact reasoning for it, but it was something the way Call the Haunted didn't work. And we had gotten into, not an argument, but I guess a debate on the ruling of it. And he had called the judge over, and the judge had told him, that's not the way it works, and, you'd miss out on that effect and whatnot. And he seemed kind of, he was like all sad. He's like, oh man. And I was like, it's okay, go ahead, just, do it the correct way. And the judge was kind of surprised, and he was surprised. He's like, really? And I was like, yeah, go ahead, it's fine. And I'm not really a big proponent of taking back moves, but he didn't ask me to take it back. And, I kind of felt like, he didn't know the ruling anyway, so it was just the right thing to do to kind of let him, use the card correctly. So he was like, oh man, I really appreciate that, thank you so much. And I was like, yeah, for sure. And, it goes on to later in that same duel, and I'd started my turn, and I was looking at my hand, I was like, I don't really have nothing. And I was like, so I went to go set a card down, and I hadn't even picked my hand up off of the card, that I was setting, and I was like, oh, you know what, I forgot my Treeborn. And then he was like, oh no, you forgot it, you screwed up, that's your bad. And I was like, man, I just let you, redo your Call the Haunted move, earlier in this game. And he was like, yep, that was your mistake too, you shouldn't have done that, you really screwed up this whole game. And I was like, this little... And it just kind of, not that, he was in the wrong for not letting me, do that, but it just seemed kind of wrong to me that, after I was, generous with him, that he decided to kind of be a little bit more of a rule shark with me. So, in the comment section below, let me know about any Yugioh Karma that you've experienced. Were you ever nice to your opponent that you were dueling, just to have him turn around and be a rule shark on you? And I guess that's it for this week. This is GalacticGod, out.